Hello, welcome again to Cece's Kitchen, where we're always doing something a little healthy. So you know the lines. Today we got a lot going on in the kitchen. So I just want to invite you right on in to Cece's Kitchen because it's going to be on and popping. Let's get started. So look at this. We have some onions and garlic that's sauteing over here. I've made my homemade ragu tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it, but it's Cece's Kitchen patent sauce. I have my kale, zucchini, and mushrooms with a little bit of bell peppers too that I sauteed here. And then there is some cabbage leaves, and I boil those in salt hot boiling water for 20 minutes to get them softened up. And check this out. What do you think this is? It's not ground beef. It's not ground turkey. It's not even ground chicken. Guess what? It is, drum roll, grounded walnuts and mushrooms together. So I soak a cup and a half of walnuts for about 20 minutes in some cold water. And then I drain them really well and put them in the food processor and grind them up so they look like meat. See? So I ground up walnuts and mushrooms all together. So we have some chili powder, some soy sauce, some whole oregano, black pepper, and my liquid smoke. I like using that. And some fresh cilantro. And we're going to put this dish together, and I'm going to bring you back. So now that those onions are ready, I'm going to add my walnut meat. I'm going to add this to the pan. So we're cooking it just like we would have cooked like ground beef or ground turkey, if that's what you use. And I'm going to turn my stove down on low because I don't want that to cook too fast. And then I have my liquid smoke. Let me get my measuring because I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of that. So we're going to use a half a teaspoon of liquid smoke. There. That's 1/2 teaspoon of that with those onions and garlic. It's already smelling pretty good over here. We got some chili powder. I'm going to take so we're going to use a tablespoon. See, I have chili powder here. So I'm going to use a tablespoon if I can read my spoon. Yeah. Well, I might as well look like pour the whole thing in here. Well, yeah. So that's 1 teaspoon. Oh, that was a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And I got it cooking on low while I'm adding my seasoning so it don't cook too fast. Boy, that liquid smoke gonna give those walnuts a good old flavor there. And then I have some oregano. And we're gonna do like a tablespoon of that. So that's a tablespoon of oregano. We're going to add black pepper. And add a little salt. I'm doing salt today. So we'll add a little salt to taste. And then I'm going to taste it to make sure it has a good old smoke taste like I like. And I'm going to take some of my tomato sauce over here, and we're going to add that to it. And I got a little smoked paprika. I want to add a little bit of smoked paprika to it, not that much. I'm just going to do a half a teaspoon here. There we go. Put the top back there. And stir that up. I'm about ready to taste it now, guys. because it's smelling, oh, so good. Let me get me a little spoon here. Let me get a little smoked spoon. And we also have, I don't want to forget my cumin. Let's see. You know, you got to taste it sometimes to make sure all the seasonings are coming together right. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm adding a little bit of, and I'm also doing a teaspoon of ground cumin. And this is left some of my paprika in the spoon. This is my meat substitute, guys. What am I missing? I did my salt. I got my soy sauce. I want to do a tablespoon. Got my soy sauce here. So that's a teaspoon of soy sauce going in here. And I'm still slow cooking it. And then I'm going to take a tablespoon of my tomato sauce. But I'm going to do like 2 tablespoons of that. Probably some more. I don't want to put too much because I'm trying not to make it mushy. So just enough that I wanted to have that tomato sauce because it's going in my wrap. Ooh, 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 yes. So I'm just adding it as I go. So I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit. So you have to do it to your taste. If you want to know how I make my own chili sauce, I do have a video out there on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube. Oh yes. And get that there. I think I'm going to leave it. Because you see there? So it's got the consistency that I think that I want. Yes, yes, yes. I told y'all I'm practicing the vegan and the vegetarian thing. Not forever. So I wanted to see how I can substitute a meat if I wanted something. So that's what this is. So my meat today, trying to appeal to everyone. Whether you're vegan, whether you're vegetarian, whether you just no-tarian at all, you just want to eat healthy, like me. I'm none of those things, but I like eating healthy. So I call, there is what we call clean, healthy eating. And that's what I practice. Oh, y'all, that's good. Oh my goodness. It's good. I don't even know where to put myself right now. I do want to add some more sauce to it. Because I want to get a little bit more saucy. Because I'm trying not to make it mushy. I don't want it too mushy. That's my goal. So to keep it from being too mushy. There you go. I'll just add a little at a time. Now, I'm going to set this up and I'll bring you right back. So, I have my cabbage leaves over here. So what I'm going to do is take some of my meat, my walnut. Ooh, take some meat and I'm going to put it inside my cabbage leaves. And I am going to bake these on 400 for about 15 minutes. I really don't have to. You don't have to bake them because everything is pre-cooked. But just to get it a little bit. If you wanted to add cheese, that's your business. You can do that. These are my my kale and zucchini and mushrooms that I sauteed with some bell peppers. So I'm adding that inside my wrap. I love, ooh, for some, I'm probably putting too much in here. And I'm just gonna top it off with a little bit of my tomato sauce that I've already added. So now if you wanted to add your cheese, but I'm trying to make this to be vegetarian and or vegan, so that's why I'm not doing. And my sauce is freshly made from fresh tomatoes. So I'm just gonna, when you wrap something, you always fold your sides up like that first, and then you just take your ends and just roll it, and then I have a wrap. Now you can put your toothpicks to hold it, but I'm just going to sit it down like that, and I'm going to put it on my tray. And that's what we're going to have, and so I'll bring you back when all of them are done. So I have my other one here, so we're going to do the same thing for it. And that's the purpose of boiling the cabbage a little bit, to soften them up, so when you roll it, it does not, and see, I put too much in this one, but that's why I'm stuffing it. Pushing my goodies back, and see, it's nicely rolled, and all I gotta do is turn it over. And I'm gonna bake them for about 10 minutes high on 400. So I'm gonna get the rest of them wrapped up, and then we're going in the oven. So here they are. I was able to get 6 rolls on my sheet. So we're gonna put them in the oven. I have my fresh cilantro, and I'm just gonna, like drizzle, just to drizzle that to give it a little taste as it cooks. Just a little bit, because I was using that for something else. And now we're gonna put them in the oven at 425. My oven is right now on 370, so I gotta wait a little bit. But I'm gonna bring you back when they are all done and out of the oven, and we're gonna be excited to see how they taste. And ooh, I'm kind of excited already, because I really could eat it now, but I want to cook it a little bit. So here we are. They're out of the oven. I did this one in half, and I just went ahead and sliced that one up in 4s to make it easier for me to eat. Yes, that's what I did. So I got me a fork. Father, in the precious name of Jesus, we thank you for this meal. They came out the oven really great. I can pick it up and bite it, but I'm trying to be proper. Oh. Ooh. Y'all. This is good. I told y'all I was going to do me a vegan meal today, and I did. Ooh. A nice little crunch. I got the tomato sauce flavor going on in there. And if I was doing some Parmesan or mozzarella cheese, oh, that'll top it. But this is really delicious. This is one that I will do again. I like this. And I did bake it for 15 minutes on 425. And they came out perfect. I'm gonna eat both of these. Oh yes, see there? I like that. Well, and just to let you know, if you wanted to put this in a taco, this could also be a taco, okay? It's not Taco Tuesday, but nope, I think I used them all. But thank you for watching CC's Kitchen. And I'm getting ready to finish enjoying my vegan vegetarian meal for today. Be blessed, and as always, be encouraged. And remember, I always say, if no one else tells you that you are doing a great job, guess what? You know, pat your own self on the back and say, great job. We did really well today, and tomorrow we're doing even better. Stay encouraged, because we'll be back with more delicious meals from, you got it, Cece's Kitchen, where we're always doing something a little healthy, and we're always cooking with a twist.
Hello, I eat vegetables until I'm extra full. I eat vegetables till I'm extra full. Hey, I eat vegetables until I'm extra full.
Thank you for watching Cece's Kitchen. I hope you have been enjoying all of the health tips, all of the cooking, the recipes, where our cooking is really making a difference in our health. We've been getting great results in our weight. We've been getting great results from doctor's reports where we are eliminating medications, and that is what cooking healthy is all about. So you can look great, so you can feel great, and your body can say, hey, thank you for cooking the way you did. I'm enjoying it.